Headphones, no headphones.
我们今生注定是沧桑，苦之来要笑着走过呀，朋友啊，让我们一起牢牢铭记呀，我们今生兄弟情一场。
Welcome to the Trill podcast.
Class
is now in session.
What's going on?
Man, what's the deal? What's the deal? So if you didn't know, man, basically China is taking over, and we just getting on board early.
So you trying to say you support?
I'm not saying I support. I'm just saying
what
I'm
you
trying
saying?
to. I'm trying
You
to
might
get
be a
on board
friend.
early.
You might be a friend to China.
Hey,
What
hey.
you saying?
Look, they putting tariffs on the pod. They putting tariffs on the pod. 120% tax.
Oh no. Oh no. We don't
Yes.
want no parts of that. We don't want no parts of that. Hey man. He say we just want them to know we on board. Now,
Hey.
do you know for sure if that's a Chinese song?
I have no
That might
idea.
be a Korean song.
I have no idea.
That might be
I just want them to know we come in peace. We come in peace. What we getting international now, right? Shout out, hey, 2% of our views come from Ghana now. We trying to get into the China market. We trying to get into the China market.
Is
So
that?
yeah, 2%. Hey, shout out to Ghana. We in Ghana now. 2%.
Hey.
Shout out to Ghana.
Shout out to the listeners in Ghana. Shout
New
out
York,
to
New
Ghana.
York been holding it down though for a long time.
Oh,
New York,
that's the
most of our
radio
views come from New York.
capital.
Yeah.
So they gonna listen to talk radio.
Shame on you, H Town.
They gonna listen to talk radio.
Shame on H Town. Nah.
It's okay.
Nah, we the number one podcast in Houston.
Oh,
And we don't get none of the views in Houston, man. Shame on y'all, all right?
it's okay.
Shame on y'all. But speaking of China, let's go ahead and roll the clip because China has been exposing a lot over the last couple weeks, so we just want to see what they've been doing.
Oh goodness. Catch up on the news.
It was made in Europe. France had Chanel, Italy had Gucci, the UK had Burberry. The West made these brands, the East made the knockoffs. That was how it worked. But today the picture is quite different. But now those Chinese factories are speaking up, and that too on TikTok. I guess everyone knew that luxury goods were overpriced.
All is sale price.
But the markup and the way it is being presented has caught people's attention. Video claims that a bag is made in China for $1,400, all things included. And how much does Hermes sell it for? $38,000. That's a markup of over 2,600%. And first things first, this is China we are talking about, so take all of this with a pinch of salt, maybe the whole shaker. But Beijing's aim here is not to sell these products. It is to undermine Western luxury. The bag may say made in Italy, but it's quite possible that only the clasp was attached in Italy. The rest of the bag was made in China. So should you buy them? Well, it is an expensive gamble. You may end up with the real thing, or you may end up with a costly counterfeit.
Well.
So, you ready to stock up on the counterfeits?
Hey, listen. Whether you wearing real ones or counterfeit ones, it's all about how you wear it.
Swag. What's your swag
all
like?
about how you wear
What's your
it,
swag
period.
like?
Listen, it's all about how you rock it, what you doing. Put it together.
Man, I'm just trying to find that page. They talking about they selling Jordans and Nikes for $2. $2.
So you trying to wholesale?
I'm trying to wholesale, but the problem is it probably be a virus or something fucking around. Whole computer shut down.
They gotta clear out these warehouses.
Man, what are people going to do now, right? What are they going to do now when you have these brands that are just oh, we're luxury, we're different than everybody else. That's why it costs so much. And now we're finding out your luxury brand costs just the same as that bag that you've been clowning somebody else about all these years. I got an Hermes, I got this. Same factory.
It's just a label.
Is label that important?
It's the label. What comes those type of items, like prestige,
Yeah.
like it's some people just like nice things. Like I don't know how to say it. Like I don't know.
Well, this is the thing, right?
Consumer market for everything. So
Well, that's the problem. We
just
the number one
how it
consumer.
is. Who,
America.
the West?
America, yeah. That's the problem. That's why they know they can sell it to us. Because they know we believe in the status and the symbols, right? But to me, like for a car, for instance, right? Okay. You can see the difference in the car, right? The engine's more powerful, right? The gadgets stuff that it come with, right? You can see why this car would be more expensive than that car.
So the label cars make
sense. But the label brands, it don't really make sense. It just don't. Because, like, how can I tell that this cotton is better than this cotton? Or this, leather is better than that leather? It all look the same after a while.
Okay, then you have to wear it and see it. It's textures.
Gotcha.
How it feels, how it fits. Like, just what you want to look like.
No, it's us. It's us. It's influencers. Like you said, it's how you wear it, right? Mm-hmm. Because at one point, right, Michael Kors was everything, right?
I wasn't on that way.
I got you, but it was. I'm going to just say it was. It was, right? And then all of a sudden, they're like, that shit trash. It's low class. Like, what? Like, Michael Kors? You buy a girl Michael Kors bag, you was it. You was it. Now, you buy a Michael Kors today. See what happens. See what happens.
It's still a consumer market because there's people who still shop at Michael Kors. Like, and Michael Kors have nice stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, they have nice shoes.
But when you talk about status, though.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah. It's high end, but it's not.
It's not.
High end.
It's Hermes, right? Hermes is the one, right?
Hermes.
Is that? I don't know. I don't buy people bags, so I wouldn't know. I know Drake be buying.
The like Birkins and stuff. Those.
There you go.
Those keep their value.
Mm-hmm.
So those purses, they like to look at those like investments.
But come to find out, they get made in China, and then they just ship to another country to put the logo on them.
Well, we have to find out if it dropped the value on the bag because as of now, it's worth something. It's worth a little change.
Oh, real quick before we switch to the next topic, we're gonna give you your flowers right now. You did call it. I wish I'd have brought the clip in, but you did call it months ago. You said that one of the hits off of the Drake album was going to be Nokia. And lo and behold, that is the song that they are running with now. Nokia is everywhere. Nokia is everywhere. So, okay, you might have to switch up, B-A-N-R. You might have to switch it up. Hey, you might have to switch it up.
I like music.
You had to switch it up.
I like.
All right. But we're going to talk about something else that might be pleasant to your ears, especially coming off that New Year's resolution. If you come off that New Year's resolution, right, and you're trying to figure out, hey, man, what's going on? Like, why my... Yeah, or like why like my waistline ain't shrinking, right? We got some news for you that might help you. You ain't roll that clip of that young lady telling us why we ain't losing no weight.
Why our waistline not shrinking?
And when we do the same diets as white women, we lose less weight and we lose it slower. The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
That doesn't make sense.
I knew it. I knew it had nothing to do with the Lay's chips. I knew it was about the racism. I knew it was about racism. This is exactly why you can't lose weight. It's racism, all right? It's racism out here.
Not the reason you can't lose weight.
It's racism.
Let me see those. Racism is not the reason you can't lose weight.
It's racism out here. All right? I always knew it, man. I always knew it.
The eating habits, the sleeping habits, and how you take care of your body.
Nope. It's not. Think about it, right? When we was talking about the Timberland boot, right? Remember they said if you look hard at the Timberland tree, you'll see the black dude hanging from it, right? I gotta start looking at these food labels. I'm sure there's some racism in them. I can almost guarantee you, it's some racism in it, man. All right? I knew it was a thing against the black community.
This season like a dry rub chicken wing.
Yeah, talk about it.
But this is a chip.
It's a chip. See, racist. That's how they get you.
They dead ass have Cajun spices on top of this chip.
Mm-hmm.
This tastes like Louisiana dry rub from Wingstop.
See that? We do food
On the
reviews. We do food reviews too on the show.
That's what it tastes like. I'm gonna go in for one more.
Go ahead for one more.
To verify that for you guys. Yeah. Okay, y'all wanna listen. We here now.
What are your thoughts? What? Go ahead.
Okay, listen, y'all wanna zoom in. I'm gonna start my food channel. Y'all see all the seasoning on it.
That's a good crunch. That's a good crunch. Okay.
I don't know if that's a little basil or parsley, but it stands out. It stands out.
What you giving it?
On the scale of what?
1 to 10. What you giving it?
I give it about a 7.
7. Okay. They lays.
Spice level, not so much. Spice level, about a 5.
There you go. But the flavor though.
I'm telling you.
Flavor hidden.
It tastes like Louisiana dry rub. Go get some Louisiana dry rub, wings from Wingstop. Get these chips and let Toya know if she know what she's talking about.
There you go. You heard it here first. Now, let's get back to this racism.
Oh.
All right. How do you feel about what this young lady is saying? Not only saying, but like it's going on platforms and getting the word out.
It's all about your like body makeup, like
okay,
how your genetics too, I guess in a sense, but like your eating habits, what you eat, how you take care of your body. Like, so it just depends on what she's putting in her body.
You don't think it's a little racist that, we only got Popeyes in churches in our neighborhood? We ain't got no Salada?
Well, the propaganda is there.
All right.
So it's set up that way, but just like you can drive to those places, you can drive somewhere and get a salad. You can drive somewhere and get fruit. Like, it's up to you. It's all about you.
Nah, I mean, I tried to do the salad, right? But then, like, dude that was making it, like, he just so happened, like, throw some brisket on there. It just, it's ridiculous, I didn't ask for that. I asked for the brisket and the cheese.
Don't talk about, this man he said he was eating a rib salad. I said, no, you're eating ribs and a salad. You're eating a salad and ribs. He said, right? No, I'm eating a rib salad.
Yeah, eating a rib salad.
No, sir.
They told us that rib would be healthy.
No, sir.
Now,
granted, I say eat fruit and salads and all of that, but you also need protein.
Yes.
So you're going to have to eat your meats. You're going to have like your substitutes with stuff like that. But it just depends on if you want to eat clean or not, or if you want to put forth the effort.
Well, you tell us the diet plan, because she said white women's diet plan was not working for black women. So you tell us the black women diet plan. Do you have one?
If she's saying that it's not working because why are you trying the diet plan in the first place?
What you mean? Diets are supposed to be good for you, right?
What's the diet called?
I have no idea. She said white women diet. I don't know.
Say it again.
The white woman diet.
She is
black.
See, she don't even fit the qualifications. Why are we out here playing? Why?
Well, that's what she's saying. She's saying that.
Why? You don't even check the first box.
She said these diet makers are gearing it towards
what works for you. That's why it's called hashtag Black Businesses, hashtag support the movement, whatever. You can find it.
She do need to support a movement. That's the problem now.
You know what?
She do need to support a movement. Moving off the couch.
I got it.
She do need to support a movement.
Stay active, huh?
Stay active.
I got you.
Speaking of being active, we got somebody else actively trying to break up a dog fight at a dog park. And let's just say, there's other ways to do this. Can you roll the clip for us, please? Bruh. All right. Who let Diddy the dog park? That's how you break up a dog fight?
I tell you what. It's a lot of random facts you can know, but for that to be one of them,
He had to do some trial runs. He had to do some trial runs.
It was running up with it like it was a sword or something. He came with it cocked like it was a wand. Come on, Harry. He came running up just like
He a fan.
He didn't put it. He didn't nothing. No loot. Nothing. I'm talking about just straight.
The dude before him, right? At least he tried to pour water on. Like he was like, nah.
He got the water like, calm him down. He hot. Listen, you doing too much. Get him some milk. So he trying to help him get hydrated. Here he come. He just horny. I got this.
I got him.
Check his prostate. That'll calm him down.
I'm sorry. If that's
Now,
the
listen,
only way.
I wouldn't put my hand. I can barely stuff a turkey. Let's talk about it. You know, you got to stick your hand in there. You think in the turkey is dead. The chicken is dead. No harm to me. This living is warm, is alive. It got blood running.
It's at the dog park, so he probably just
scooted across the grass, and you know how they scoot their butt when they itch. You know, you don't know what bacteria is back there. You don't know if that dog got worms. It's already aggressive, so who knows what's really going on at home, you know? Because if it's at a dog park, you would think that's a civilized dog. And civilized people don't attack other people without reason. Then that dog was bigger than the little white dog. That was like a German Shepherd, I think. Pick on somebody your own size. Like, you supposed to be a protector, and you out here picking on little, like, Maltese, little poodles or whatever.
you talking about the dog civilized. What about that man? He ain't civilized. What about him? He ain't civilized.
The man wouldn't have had to come cocked if the dog had home training. You don't act like that at a dog. Dogs that go to dog parks are from loving homes. These are not strays. These are not tramps and alley cats. You know, these are good, wholesome dogs.
Let me tell you.
And then this man
He came out of nowhere.
Use his fun fact of the day or a random fact off the back of a Laffy Taffy. I want him to tell me, how did he know how to do that?
I want to see how the dog looked when they got home. Yeah, they just playing that music in the background. In the eyes.
Now, I've seen people kick a dog back there, so maybe that was what they was going
He could have did that.
And they weren't bold enough to use that feet. That man had to handle that situation. That needed to be handled immediately, expeditiously.
Did you see the wiggle, though? He was wiggling that thing.
Because he like, come here.
Bruh. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I seen that, right, I'm gonna have to tell that lady, hey man, all dogs go to heaven. Your dog got to go there tonight. Cause ain't no way I'm doing that. Ain't no way. That
little dog, that little Maltese-Poo, whatever it was, that dog didn't ask for that.
He probably did ask for that. You know little dogs always doing the most. You know little dogs always doing the most.
That German Shepherd had that doggy by the neck. This man had to come.
He had the dog by the neck, and old boy had the dog by the ass.
Was that sodomy?
It might have been. A new experience just opened up for that dog.
If you was a lawyer and you tried that case, would you convict him for abuse of an animal?
Nate, first off, you know how dog owners are. I wouldn't be surprised if he don't get sued. I would not be surprised if this man does not get sued.
So do you think that that's abuse of a dog? Abuse of
yeah, it's abuse of everybody in the situation. We should have kept the camera on him. Knowing him, that type of guy, he probably licked his finger at the end of something.
I was just about to say, so you going there, he calm down, you run off. Is it a kink or something? You smelling your finger, or you run somewhere like this till you can wash it? Because God forbid you start talking and forget. Like, what you do with this situation? You wrap it up in a plastic bag and drive home and bathe. How we handling this? Because you can't dispose of
What
it.
if you had some lunch? It's just waiting for it to get back
You
to
nasty.
it.
What if he ate nachos?
Put some seasoning. He had some seasoning. He had some
You
seasoning.
nasty.
This little-
Eating the nachos. I ain't order beans.
Oh, bro, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Why was that the only way that you could have did this?
I'm telling you, that was the random fact he been waiting to use.
Man, let me find out it's a freak off at Petco. Let me find out. He the freaky veterinarian back there,
He
man.
say, oh, you won't submit? I got you.
I got you. I
Got
got you. This is ridiculous, man. This is really
Can't run it through that. Somebody do a voice of music over there and play "Bow Down Bitches" by Beyonce. He was running. He like, I get him to bow down.
Bow wow wow. You be
It's like, he
where
came
my
to
dogs
play.
at?
He came to play.
Who let the dogs out? Don't let them out around this man.
Hey,
Don't let them around this man.
That song went in rotation in the early 2000s. Like,
Oh, it was
crazy.
killing.
Who let the dogs out?
It was
Who?
killing. It was killing.
It was.
man.
That was a
It
good
was
song.
killing. So you got your questions ready?
So I have a question, right?
All right, bet.
It's an open-ended question. I want to say. You probably not gonna answer it,
Why not?
and Brittany not here.
I'll answer it now. Since
Okay.
all right.
I was gonna ask you: have you ever begged someone to stay, and or have somebody ever like begged you to stay?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't begged nobody to stay.
Okay.
Somebody begged me to stay.
Okay.
All right, so I don't want to do it and give up names, but whatever. We're gonna do this.
Okay. Do
All
it
right.
in third person or something.
No,
Remix
fuck
the
it,
names.
fuck it. We'll be all right. So this comes at the weeks of getting cheated on by this person. It's high school, by the way.
Okay. Oh wait, let me
Right.
give me a snack.
Yeah,
Right.
get you a snack.
Oh my
So
goodness, heartbreak. It's so sad.
it was. But like, I try to be as nice as I can to people. So like, I still kept everything cordial, right? Whatever. It didn't work out for us. It's fine, right? And I kid you not, maybe like 2 weeks or so went by, and I get a call from her homegirl, and she's like, she's up here crying. She wants to be with you and all that stuff. So I'm like, what?
The good times. I remember we used to do that. Girl, call him and tell him I'm crying, I'm sad. Tell him, like, call him on three-way and just handle that. And the girls who get it. They will call your person at the time.
Was it sincere though? That's the question.
Oh, no, it was all bullshit.
That's what I thought.
Puppy love. We was running a game
Mhm.
because I didn't want to seem weak and call you or you was that mad. Whatever it was, you needed attention, and I felt like acting. So we went into and sing.
And
So,
the Oscar goes to
Period. I used to love doing that. Oh, I'm sorry. Finish
So
your
no,
story.
you good. So after she said that, I listened for a little while. I could hear the little puppy cries in the background, right? You know what I'm saying? So I just started bringing up old feelings for me. So I was like, well, hey, get her a box of Kleenex. And I just hung up. That's it.
So,
That's probably the meanest thing I ever said to somebody in my life.
So she rallied the troops, had her girls call you, crying because she hurt, because she wants you back,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't give her no action.
Nah. What you want me to look like? You want me to look like sucker? Not on the first try, at least. You gotta come on, man. You gotta come back
she
in.
need to put forth the effort.
Yeah. That's what I would have to do, right? She was on the other foot, right?
Touche.
All right, I had to be out there playing R&B and doing all that other stuff. Yeah. So, hey, know your worth, King.
So
Yeah, come on. What you got?
I asked this question because me and my sister was having a conversation, and we was talking about like feminine wiles and like how women are or supposed to be, and it made me think about a time where my ex, I don't know what he was mad at me for.
Oh, you don't know?
He was mad at me, and I always felt like I was too, like, I don't know. I thought I wasn't mushy enough. I'll say that. Or
Not an
soft.
affectionate person?
I wasn't soft enough. So I'm like, this day I had time. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to be girly, like, I'm going to be like, I don't know, I guess what I thought
He would want? Yeah.
or a woman, right? So I'm like, okay, and sing. So I start like being all like, you know, and then I think I was like, okay, I started like fake crying. And something just said, peek through your fingers or look at him, right? I looked up at that dude. He was looking at me like, I know the hell you didn't. Like, I don't know what this is, but no, ma'am. Like, I don't even know if he thought I was full of shit, more so of what the hell you doing.
Exactly.
And it was on his face to where when I looked up and looked at him, I was like, you're right. It was over just that fast. Yeah. So I attempted to cry for somebody.
Nah, you know what it was? You can't, okay, because I see there's a lot going on in there, right? But I'll be a soft girl era for the man that I need to be there for, right? The problem is, though, is if you go into a relationship a certain way, that's how he's expecting you to be. So if I've met you and you wasn't on this, like, girly girl stuff, now that you're doing all this, I'm trying to, hey, man, what the fuck going on here? Am I getting set up? Like, what's going on here?
I'm telling you, I was like, you know, because I'm like, men don't like to see women cry.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll feel sorry for me. Like, I try to use that. And I'm not even like that. Just trying shit. Something said, look through your fingers or look up at him. I looked up at dude. It's almost like he was giving me a mama look or something. Like, the hell you think this is? Like, it couldn't even
this
go
ridiculousness.
anywhere. It couldn't even go anywhere. It was like a disappointed, disgusting. I don't know what the look was, but he wasn't going for it.
He was used to what he was used to.
Yeah.
And you try to play princess on him.
But now that I told that story, oh my goodness.
What?
I fake cried on somebody else.
Damn, how many people you tried this on?
Okay.
Did it work this time? Did you get better at it?
So, my guy friend, I called him, and he didn't want to be bothered with me. He didn't want to be bothered with me. And I was like, oh, yeah, sing. So I called. I was acting like I was crying. And you know, if you fake cry, you'll laugh eventually. So I kept muting the phone while I was laughing. But the whole time I'm driving home from work, I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm driving around. I'm looking for you. You don't want to be with me. I don't know why you doing me like this. Then I like make myself fake cry. And then, so I was just
acting a damn fool.
I wanted him to feel special. I made it home. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, I quit crying, hung up the phone. Went in the house and went to sleep. Hey, I wanted him to feel special.
Did he come by anything?
No.
Oh, he said right through that shit.
But when he got a chance, he was like, I want her back. I want.
So it did work.
I was being soft on him. Yeah, so that one worked. The first one, man, listen.
He wasn't going for that shit. I don't blame him.
That first one sobered me up.
I don't blame him. I don't. Okay.
Because
no, you gotta think about your personality, right? You gotta think about your personality. Don't look at me like that. You gotta think about your personality. So if you are, like, if I were to see you cry, right, I would probably have to assess the situation first. If I know if you really crying or if you're not. Because, you know, you're not that type of person that just cry about everything.
Okay.
So he probably seen through that, like, man, hell nah. Like, what the hell is she doing? So, hey, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it, man. You gotta start off crying.
When he cried on me.
You gotta start off crying.
When he cried on me, I didn't judge him.
He was in there crying?
He cried on me before. I didn't know what to do. I was just looking at him. Oh, I guess I did him the same way.
That's why. That's why you weren't going for that
This
shit.
is therapy.
That's why you weren't going for that shit. You like,
This
I remember
is
that
therapy.
shit.
Thank you guys for coming in here, talking with me and Lonzo today, because all of this is just coming up. This is crazy.
And he was like, yeah, I remember when she did that shit to me. Nah,
wow.
cry, suffer.
Well,
suffer.
got that closure.
You got that closure? That worked for you? Yeah?
Talk through that, okay? Cause me and my sister was having a conversation, and then we were talking about something, and I think I was telling her to do it, and she was like, "I'm not doing that because I don't act like that."
See?
And then I was like, "Well, I've did it, but I'm real like I can be real goofy."
All y'all
like,
got the same mannerisms?
I could be. What you mean?
You and your sister, y'all both had the same mannerisms?
Oh,
Genetics, right?
yeah. I want it to be a good thing, but y'all would have to tell me.
What?
Us being alike.
I don't know. I ain't spend that enough time around her to see if she is or not.
Yeah. So,
I'm sure y'all are.
well,
You get influenced by somebody, right?
our dad,
Yeah.
he raised us like pit bulls and skirts.
Let's stay on the dog topics.
Back to the dogs. Oh my goodness, I'ma ask him because he know about dogs. I'ma ask him what does that achieve?
Obviously a lot. Obviously a lot.
So listen, you know what I'm about to say, you guys, right? You know what I'm saying to you out there, America, right? If you too want to tame a loved one,
No, man.
don't be shy about it.
No, man.
You run out there with your chest up,
No.
like Buddy in the sweat.
No,
He got low. Ooh, miss. Got low again, miss. Ooh.
Watch
Third
it, dudes.
time. Ooh.
Watch it, dudes. Watch you sing that
He
mud
got
song
it.
around. Watch you sing that mud
He
song
got
around.
it. Listen, so you too learned something new here today on the Trill Academy. We are teaching you how to tame these dogs.
So look, before we go into the very last topic, we can get into one more topic. So I'm gonna let you pick. Right? One topic is it okay to date somebody that your sibling has been with, right? Or the other one could be is how long should a couple go without having sex? Like what is the right amount? Or how long,
I don't have a good answer for either one of
Y'all have a
those.
good answer for either one of them? Have you been accused of any one of them?
No. As far as the siblings go, no. None of me. We gonna run in the same circle when it come to
Dating, yeah.
Yeah, when we together, we on family time. We haven't dated friends. We haven't did none of that.
So they be doing security around you when y'all go out?
It ain't necessarily security. We just all like different type of people. We all.
No, I'm saying you're saying y'all be on family time. So like if a dude approach one of y'all, it'd be like,
No, if one of us want
we
to, no, they don't cock block or nothing like that. No, it's up to you. You make that choice. But no, we be into us when we out and about. But even if a dude approach us, like all of us have a different type that approaches us.
Got you.
We hardly attract the same type of people.
Okay.
So no with that one. And what was
the other one was how long should a couple go without having sex? But it's fine. We can move on to the next
I
topic.
don't know. Okay. What's your answer so I can see?
It depends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're in a long-term relationship, which a lot of people don't understand because everybody gonna be quick to be like, you shouldn't go days without. If you're in a long-term relationship, it is possible that you could go days without because y'all got other stuff worried about, right? Family business, responsibility, bills. The other part is sometimes you're just not feeling it. All that stuff, right? So that happens. But I know somebody gonna be in the comments like, oh, I did one day. If she ain't giving it out one day.
So
I guess the time of the month don't mean nothing to them either.
you have men with all type of requirements. They women have to sleep naked. They women have to be naked. They do have to have sex every night. Some women can't say no, not like forcefully. They have that agreement. You know, it's a lot of. It's a lot, but
so give a number. I gave about at least, let's say, a week and a half. That should probably be that's a little long right there.
Oh, I went the other way. I was gonna say like minimum 4 times out of a month.
Okay,
but I don't know.
No, that's okay. That's what the max would be. Well, it shouldn't be one, right?
I want to be one.
Yeah, it shouldn't be
we
one.
want to get it in.
Minimum 4 times. So that's once a week at least.
Something like that.
Once a week. That's not a bad.
Or if you miss a
average.
week and in 1 week you double up, or you might do 3 in 1 week and then.
I don't know. Some of these dudes, like I said, some of these dudes don't stop around that certain time. So I had a dude in basic training. He talking about some. I never forget this dude. He got tossing. Have you ever got your Red Wings? I said what? I said what?
He called
and
it
I was in the he called it Red Wings. We was in the military, so I didn't know what he was talking about at first.
This square over here. This square over here. He's
I was like, that new badge or something? What's that?
He like,
one of my partners from the West Coast. One of my partners from West Coast come grab me, something. Now come over here, dog. Let me holler at you.
yeah, do something with it. Do something with it.
The boys out here doing that, huh? Savage living.
Listen. We not gonna discuss that.
Savage. I mean, we already discussed the dog. I mean, we can go further. We can go further. All right.
The dog under the bed. Listen, now I want to go watch Soul Mix.
So we can move on to the last topic, man, which is, I know you said something about approaching. This is something to do with approaching too. Can you roll the last clip for us, please?
Tony Yayo recently, and we're talking about Big U and the whole checking in phenomenon and so forth. I think didn't Nipsey Hussle refer to it as friendly extortion?
I don't know, because me and my people, me and my team, when it comes to checking in with us, is really just making us aware that you're here, because the climate changes from the last time you may have been here. I check in everywhere I go. I was just about to go to Florida, and I can show you on my phone where I hit my Miami team, said I might be down there Friday. You know what he told me? Man, I got to go up top for my son's birthdays. Glad you let me know. So I'm going to let the team know that you're going to be here in case you need them. You know, Vlad, you know, like I know, sometimes you moving with one, sometimes you moving with 3, depending on what's going on. I get a call like, yo, man, they got a mansion party. Such and such going to be there. He say he'll talk to you there. Then I might need to show up to that a little different, right? And, you know, we don't travel around here moving 20 people from LA to there. It gets a little expensive. But if you got a team that's in these different places, you just simply know they coming.
All right. This shit has been irking my soul since I was a teenager, right? Because we used to go around doing shows and all this shit when I used to rap. Don't look my name up.
He on SoundCloud.
Don't look my shit up. But this shit used to irk my soul because I never liked that shit. The checking in. It is extortion. You can try to dress it up however you want to. It's extortion. This shit irks my nerves. Why do I have to check in or talk to grown-ass men that I'm not even coming to the city for? I'm not here for you, right? He said something about the climate changing. The only thing that changed the climate is niggas, all right? That's the only thing. So, again, I'm tired of the bullshit. Stop having artists, black successful people claim they got to check in when they go places. I don't see that in other communities. I ain't never heard nobody say one time that Taylor Swift had to check in. It's only when it comes to black people, and I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. We do this to our own people all the time. I'm tired of this shit.
So you said extortion. Are they paying when they check in?
Yeah. I ain't gonna name no names, but you know where we at. All right. When people come down here, yeah. When people come down here, they got to talk to people, right? Because I've heard of instances where people have come down here and ain't checked in,
So
and then they end up
thing
in
with
trunks.
it, not justifying it, not saying that it's right, but these people who are doing the checking in or stuff like that when they go to cities have or supposed to have street affiliation and like street ties. So because you that close to the street, that's your protocol as in being in the street. But regular people shouldn't have to do that.
Man.
People with like normal security and stuff like that shouldn't have to do it.
You close to your own streets.
But if you know you're going to want to go be in that environment, if you going to the hotel and got security and going to the show and getting on a Sprinter or not even getting on a Sprinter because you don't want no problem, you going straight to the airport, you don't need to check in. It just depends on how you moving. If you want to go to these cities and go to these hoods and hang out and be a part of their culture, go to Florida, ride in the dunks, come here, ride in the slab. Like all these cities have what they do. Go to Atlanta, be in a strip club. Like, if you want to do that type of stuff,
Why
that kind of
just go
stuff
have a good time?
can be dangerous.
But why I can't just go have a good time?
Yeah.
Why does it turn into that? I mean, you got.
It's all about mindset.
I mean, I don't know how true it is,
It's
but you
all
got the
about
thing
the
with
mindset.
Big U going around, right? Talking about like how he extorted Chris Brown, right? And they're saying that that's why Chris Brown ended up going and becoming a blood. Because when he was going to L.A., the Crips was extorting him and stuff. That's what they're saying. That's allegedly, right?
Okay.
So,
allegedly,
to me, like, you have somebody that made it, right? You don't know what kind of doors or whatever they could do for you guys. Instead of trying to extort them, you should be trying to learn, like, hey, man, what can we, what can we collaborate on?
They strong arming them. That's the easiest way to get it done. But even with that, I was more so thinking that if you go and you are checking in, it could be also to your benefit.
But that's how they paint it.
I mean, but if I am that close to the street and I just got off an airport and I need I can go get one from them while I'm in the city.
These niggas that'll rob you, right?
So I'm
then
thinking
you check
about
in,
like business.
and they bring your
I'm
shit
talking
back
about
to
like
you.
like on some business stuff. Or, unless you just going to be that person, you fly and have somebody on the ground who always keeping it meeting you where you going with it or something. And I don't know. It just depends.
I'm going to put it like this. You made it out the hood, right?
Stay away from it. There it is.
But they come find you sometimes. Like, it's been instances where people be at a club and then somebody just come approach them. Oh, you didn't check in. Bro, first off.
Oh, yeah. Like, they love the video shoots and
what I'm
stuff like that.
saying.
But the thing is, and it's crazy, because nobody owns these blocks. Nobody owns these neighborhoods for real. It's just your granny lived there, then your mama lived there, now you live there. Cool. We not knocking it. But they roll up, you got permission to be over here, or who checked your G-Pass, and you checked in and this and that, and it's like, I'm not on private property.
And I'm paying to shoot here.
I'm not on private property. And the cameraman, he don't know anything, so you like, he's a little Jewish kid who just shoot videos.
And that's it. He a videographer. He come in and do business.
Like, I don't know. The check-in thing is crazy, but he said he do it. He sound like he do it like on a business deal type of, like.
But that's how they always present it to you. Like, we just looking out for you.
Everybody not gonna get the same deal.
Yeah.
But some people using it for that. Some people are getting extorted, and some people skating around doing it. I don't know who came up with it. I thought it was only places that are like heavily gang activity places. But I guess that's everywhere now, huh?
I mean, every city got that one dude. First off, look, man, I ain't got time to be coming to your hood, right, to talk to some dirty nigga in a sweater that smoke Black and Miles with you. And I'm supposed to be paying homage to this nigga. Why? What did he do? So I got to sit in front of, I done made something out of myself, right? I didn't pull myself up, did all this stuff. I gotta come to your hood, talk some nigga that's still living there, right? He your big homie, right? I gotta pay homage to him for what? What has he done to where I gotta pay homage to this dude? Cause it's just an ego thing at that point.
When you come to this city, you going to the Jets, you going to the projects, you going to the hoods, you going to them places.
Yeah.
You gonna have to talk to somebody.
Man, it's an ego thing, man. It's an ego thing.
Go out there without security and with your chains on. Go be you in the wrong place where these people starving and these people hungry. Somebody will do you something. Somebody will get you. And not because you not showing love back. Just because they don't have anything. He said he check in also because I can't pack up all 30 of my cousins and my childhood friends every time I go somewhere. They get too expensive. So I'm going to go do business with them. And I come out cheaper, I guess.
It shouldn't take all that. But like you said, we're not on private property. But we're not on private property. I can go where the hell I want to go. This country is free, bro. I can go where I want to go. I can go where I want to go.
You speaking like an educated person. You know better.
Man, look, y'all need to grow up.
Oh wow.
Y'all need to grow up. It's sad to say, but like a lot of these G code rules, it really be some Uncle Tom shit, and it's really time to get out of it.
This Uncle
It
Tom
do be some Uncle Tom shit.
When our next show, I want you to have the definition or a good synopsis of what the Uncle Tom whole thing is.
I know Sambo is the one that did the thing or whatever, but still.
You love dropping this phrase.
So there ain't no Uncle Tom shit.
I don't know enough about it to speak on it.
I'm a black man. I'm coming into a city, right? And all of a sudden now I gotta do all these favors, spend all this money on some niggas that I don't know, right?
I told
you for quote unquote
only
protection.
If you gonna be in those type of places where that is required.
That's not. Remember what happened to your boy?
And sometimes
what happened to your boy?
They'll let you know if it's required.
What happened to your boy?
Who's my boy?
What's the boy that going to jail now? Fed time. Their way to what his name?
I don't know who's talking about. What about?
Yeah, Sean Kingston. Remember they snatched his chain in Cali? He was just in the club. Then them same people. See, this is the problem too. Because you paying them, you trying to be nice, right? So you paying them for the protection. And what the payment looks like could be different for everybody, right? It could be that you paying for everybody getting the club. It could be that you paying, giving these niggas money to, get weed and all. It could be, payments could be different, right? They snatch your shit. You know how quick they got the shit back? Real fast. Now to me, if my shit gets snatched.
Chain so you can give me the money.
Thank you.
Give you your chain back.
Thank you. Because why? As a rapper, as an artist, as a street dude, I can't go back and say somebody snatched my shit, right?
Guess what happened?
What?
I got the money and you got your chain back. What we talking about? Think about it. You scratched my back, I scratched yours. But I made your back itch.
What Jesus say?
But I made your back itch.
Take what? Rob who? Hello. Hello. They know.
Got one.
Hello. I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying.
Young Jizzle been getting paper. Yeah.
Hey, with that being said, we appreciate y'all joining us tonight, man. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Man, these people, man. I'm telling you, these niggas become with these rules.